Hi there. In this video, we're going to be looking at influences in establishing a small to medium enterprise, but more specifically looking at the business idea and establishment options. So firstly, the business idea. Well, before you start, you really need to think about what are you actually going to be doing. So you need to identify business opportunities. So this is something an entrepreneur sees as an avenue to success, actually figuring out where can I succeed? What is there a hole in the market and where can I fill that? Okay, they need to have a belief that they can provide better products than those already available, or different products to those that are already available. There's no sense providing something that already exists or is of the same or worse quality of that already exists. Now, you need to also determine costs and production techniques compared to the competition. So when you consider the competition, there's that rivalry because each business tries to seek to satisfy a market need. So you need to try and differentiate your product, but still do so in a way that isn't going to make your profit suffer in the process. Because if your whole business is centered around making something different to your competitor, yet the costs are going to blow out so much that you may as well not even operate because your profit is so small, then you need to think, well, am I actually succeeding here? So in terms of establishment options, you've got a few options here. You can either start a new business. Now, the pros of that is you've got freedom to set up however you want. It's brand new. You can grow the business as you want it without any impediment there. The problem is, however, that there's a high risk of failure because it's unknown. If you start a brand new business that no one's ever heard of before, yes, you can set it up how you like, but because it's unknown, unless you set it up very well, it might fail. It takes a lot of time to develop a customer base. It doesn't happen overnight. It's something that happens over many, many months, many years. And it takes, again, a lot of time to generate positive cash flow. Until you got those customers regularly coming in, regularly spending money, you're not getting a positive cash flow. So, yes, it seems like a great idea to start a brand new business because it's yours. No one's ever done it before. You need to realize that you're in there for a very long time. And it's going to take a while before it starts to actually succeed as well. You can buy an existing business. Now, the pros of this is you've already got the customer base, means you're already going to have the steady cash flow coming in. You've got inventory or stock, which is already for sale. You've got employees that already know what they're doing, so you're not spending time and money telling them or showing them what to do. They already know it. However, it's really hard to change an existing reputation of a business. So when you buy the business, you're not just buying the physical business, but you're also buying the reputation or the image of it, and it's hard to change. The existing employees, while they're trained to know what to do, they may be resistant to change. They might already have things in place or something in their mind that says, well, this is how I've always done it. Why should I change now for someone new? And just because you buy an existing business that is successful doesn't mean you're going to have the same success as the previous owners. It comes down to your personality. You may have done well if you started your own business, but when it comes to the existing customers and existing staff, your personality might clash. So there's no guarantee that because it succeeded in the past, it's going to succeed in the future. Another option is buying a franchise. Now, when you buy a franchise, the franchisor, so the person who or the company that sells you the franchise, the license to operate under their name, they do all the training for you. So they tell you how to operate everything. You don't have to have had any previous training experience. There's a low investment risk. The risk still exists, of course, but it's lower because it's such a well-known and widespread company. And they give you support for marketing, so they take care of helping you with all the information on how to advertise and how to plan for marketing. The cons, however, is that the franchisor controls operations. So you can't go off and say, I want to do this. It's ultimately up to the parent company that tells you what you can and can't do. Any profits you make must be shared with that parent company as well, so you don't keep everything. And you need to buy the stock from the franchisor. So you can't go off and say, I found a great deal on these products, I'm going to buy them. You have to buy them from head office. And they set the price, so really you're at their mercy. So I really hope that this brief introduction to business ideas and establishment options has given you enough information to come to some sort of understanding of what they are and how they work. Thank you.